Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to shock you. This story isn't just about Diddy anymore. It's about power, silence, and what happens when the cameras never stop rolling. Because 50 Cent isn't teasing drama, he's teasing receipts. Netflix showed us part 1, but now season 2 is confirmed, and this time, the gloves are off. Hidden footage, buried stories, and a name that's been whispered for years are about to come back into the spotlight. And once you hear what might be revealed next, you'll understand why Hollywood is holding its breath.
You know, because this is a lot of the personal footage of Diddy. It shocked a lot of people. And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown? So are you coming out? I know next year is going to be a number 2. Season 2?
I just put it on YouTube.
I just put it on YouTube.
Everything in life, you're going to have people that are bad and people that are good. You have to choose your side.
Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Sean Combs, all of these reincarnations, all those name changes are attached to really bad deeds.
I'm still in this movie, and I just know the ending.
This is where things shift from documentary to straight-up reckoning. Because when 50 Cent says Netflix didn't even touch the real story, that's not hype, that's a warning. Part 1 cracked the door open, but Season 2 sounds like it's ready to kick it off the hinges. And let's be honest, when someone like 50 says he knows the ending, that usually means someone else is about to lose control of the narrative. The question is, who's really nervous right now?
Like the amount of people that actually I'm coming in contact with, like that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's like 150 hugs. You feel me?
Is it cool for a person to date their ex's friends?
Hell, motherfucker. No.
Okay,
Especially
so
if they ball players.
This is one of the hardest moments in the entire documentary. Aubrey isn't chasing attention, she's breaking down under the weight of what she lived through. And when someone says they don't even want to know what happened to them, that tells you how deep the trauma runs. This isn't gossip anymore. This is the cost of speaking out in an industry that rewards silence and punishes truth. Ask yourself, how many stories like this never made it to camera?
You realize the burden that puts on my soul for the past year, the weight of that man and his I will never get up from. Aubrey looked out of it and was just lying there.
And here's where the energy of the entire series changes. Because Kim Porter isn't just another chapter, she's the missing one. For years, her name hovered over Diddy's story like an unanswered question. Loved, respected, and deeply connected to his world, her sudden death stopped time for a lot of people. And the fact that this story was considered too sensitive for season 1? That alone tells you how explosive it really is.
And then all of a sudden, they rush to do the coroner come in and say, yo, she she had pneumonia, she died of pneumonia, but nobody did no autopsy or nothing like that. Get out of here.
Whenever details don't add up, people start asking questions, and in this case, those questions never stopped. No autopsy. Conflicting explanations. People close to Kim saying she was afraid. None of this proves anything on its own, but together, it creates a cloud that never cleared. And when someone dies surrounded by unanswered questions, the silence becomes louder than any accusation ever could. Would you accept that explanation, or would you want more answers too?
I need to know, do you think that Diddy killed Kim Porter?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because of all the videotapes, because of the book, because of all the people she gave copies of her book to, or at least chapters, because of everything that she had on him.
This might be the most jaw-dropping revelation of the entire saga. 140 hours of footage, not leaks, not rumors, actual recordings. Conversations, strategy, moments never meant to be seen. If even a fraction of what's being suggested is real, this isn't just documentary material, it's potential evidence. And the wildest part? It was all self-recorded. That's not confidence. That's someone who thought they were untouchable.
What was Diddy recording? Did
Diddy was recording because he thought he was about to beat the case. So he wanted to do a Netflix documentary. Didn't pay the guy, and then 50 got all 140 hours of footage of secret Diddy tag.
You know, justice not guilty. I want to have a life to be able to live. You know, it's really going to be hard for me to take more hits than I take it.
But you didn't do anything wrong on any front. And you've come to New York to face things head on. If anyone's ever paying any attention to what you've actually been doing, you've handled this.
No. Then you have to have a spokesman. You have to have some sort of comms to constantly be pushing that.
I said, I feel like I need to wash. Like I'm dirt. That was. It show you his character.
In the dirtiest of dirtiest, dirty business of media and propaganda.
It allows them to get a clearer picture, stretch the details horizontally faster, right? And it also diverts things that take longer.
It was a whole lot of crazy.
There's a guy named Neil who's mentioned in the court, works right up under Diddy, was organizing everything. Allegedly, they are saying that he is on video, film, tampering with witnesses, giving out addresses, offering money, bribing, we'll pay for your lawyers, all kind of shit that could be counted as witness tampering, obstruction of justice. And 50 of all people has his hands on this footage. And I'm hearing that this could implicate Diddy's lawyers in some bullshit. They could be charged. This shit is getting wild.
It's shady that Diddy recorded Mark without telling Mark, knowing that this would go somewhere at some point. Does Mark feel betrayed by Diddy?
If I were Mark, I would be out of my. You know, it's really going to be hard for me to take more hits than I take it. God forbid, get in front of a jury and have a chance.
This is where the internet exploded. Because once Tupac's name enters the conversation, emotions override logic fast. Journalists stepped in, fans took sides, and decades-old wounds ripped open overnight. Even without direct accusations, implications carry weight, especially in hip-hop history. And once those rumors catch fire online, there's no putting them out. The damage is already done, whether the claims are proven or not.
50 got y'all thinking that Puff is the man behind Pac getting at the Quad Studios thing? I see a lot of y'all saying, well, Puff was at Quad when Pac got blanked, so nothing. I was covering Pac's trial. I was seeing him every single day through that situation when that Quad situation happened. No, I will never defend Puff, but I will defend the truth. I see a lot of y'all saying, well, Puff was at Quad when Pac got blanked, so nothing. I was covering Pac's trial. I was seeing him every single day through that situation when that Quad situation happened. Yes, Big and Puff were there because it's a studio. There's lots of people recording.
I have released Diddy's documentary on Netflix, and I have given all the proofs of who was involved with Diddy. I have presented the videotape of Diddy's parties as evidence. Now no one can save Diddy and the other celebs. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Oprah Winfrey, Kim Kardashian, all of them were Diddy's handlers. After watching the rest of the documentary, you'll understand everything.
What was Diddy recording? Well, Diddy was recording because he thought he was about to beat the case. So he wanted to do a Netflix documentary. Didn't pay the guy, and then 50 got all 140 hours of footage of secret Diddy tag.
I'm still in this movie, and I just plan on. I just know the end.
Diddy had something to do with the death of his ex-partner and the mother to his children, a woman named Kim Porter. Now, what happened was she mysteriously died of pneumonia at the age of 47.
Kim died from pneumonia. They have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
You can't tell me beyond a reasonable doubt this man has done something.
At the end of the day, this isn't just about Diddy, 50 Cent, or Netflix. It's about power, accountability, and the stories that were never told when they mattered most. If Season 2 truly centers on Kim Porter, then this series stops being entertainment and becomes something much heavier, a reckoning with consequences. The footage exists. The questions are still unanswered. And now the world is watching to see how much truth actually gets released. If this breakdown shocked you, hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more powerful celebrity drama.